now let's talk about some other fun options that we can do. I'm going to zoom him in a little bit so we can see it a little better. Here, let me move this over and make it bigger here. There we go. Okay. Actually, I'm going to need it to be this way for a second. Okay, so what I was saying before is we want to, let's say you want him to be offset. Maybe you put him over here, and you want the center here to be sort of behind him with bigger rays going outward. Well, I found that the easiest way to do that is to click right here on the starburst layer and get the scale tool. Click on the scale tool and just scale this up. And notice I don't have the, hold on, I don't have the chain linked, which is okay in this case because it's not really going to hurt what we're doing. Anyway, so I've scaled it up and I put the center sort of where I want it. I can put the center, hold on, let me just move this over a little bit. Where, see that dot in the center, I can put it up sort of where his horse is. Well, let's just do that. I mean, I can put it down here to where his horse's feet are, but let's just put it sort of in the center of the picture right there and click scale. So now you see that everything is emanating from him, and that's kind of a neat effect right there. So you can do something like that, and that's using the scale tool. Another thing you can do, and let's just zoom in now, is you can give him a different sort of look. And again, now we're going to go onto the layer with the person, and we can do any number of things here. In this case, we need to just select him, and the easiest way is to click on the magic wand. It's called the fuzzy select tool, and just click anywhere in the picture. Okay. Now notice how it's selected all around him. That's a very useful thing, and it looks like I had a little mess up here with his legs, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But notice how it selects all around Ibn Battuta. So what I want to do with him, first of all, I've selected the outside, so I'm going to have to invert again. And I know this is getting complicated, but I'll have it written down for you in the tutorial. So I'm going to click invert, and so now he's selected and not the outside. You can do several things. Here's one of them. Is something I really like. Well, first of all, let's just talk about putting colors in. If you click this foreground background tool, see where it says this little black and white thing right here? I'm going to zoom in. You can see it's a little black and white. If you click on it, it makes this black and white again, and this little arrow thing reverses it back and forth. So if you want to go back to the original black and white, you click on this. If you want to reverse the colors, you click on this. Okay, so let's just say I wanted to drop some black on him. And, oh, that's not working. Guess I'll just need to do the paintbrush and just make it nice and big. Scale it up. There you go. So what you could do is you could make it a silhouette, although that's kind of an odd looking silhouette. I'm not sure that works. So that's one thing you could do. If the silhouette works, in this case it doesn't, so I'm going to Control Z. Okay, but another cool thing that you can do, here I'll zoom in again, is you can go up here to Colors and Colorify. And you can actually give him a certain color. So I'm going to say, let's make him yellow, and I'm going to click OK. And so that kind of blends in a little bit with the background here. And so when I'm done, I'm going to go up here and save. Okay, now it's saved as a GIMP file, but remember that this is not something that you can export. And for it to export, you're going to have to save it. You're going to have to export it. So I'm going to go up here to File, Export. And again, if you saved it into your folder, it should want to export it into the same place. You can save it as a PNG file. I'm going to save mine as a JPEG, JPG. Click Export. and then export. Okay, so that when we're done, let's take a look at the finished product here. So I'm going to go to my folder, and here we go. Jameson 2A, John Student, and double click, and that is my finished product. So just to give you an idea of what this can look like, there's something special that you can do with the starburst effect.